Hi everyone, I'm Jamie with Playful Fit, and today I'm going to be going over a little core and upper body workout. So to begin, we're going to start in a plank position, the hands spreading out, shoulder distance apart. Walk your knees back so you're in a long diagonal, and just practice right now pulling up in the belly and taking a slight tuck of your butt. And then from there, as long as there's not a dog in the way, you're going to tuck your toes out and push yourself out into that plank position. Now, if this is too much work for you, you can always go back to the option of having the knees back down. That'll take a little pressure off the upper body. So if you are going to stay in that plank position with the full legs out, you want to make sure that your inner thighs are really engaged up towards the ceiling. A slight tuck in the butt to keep it in the belly and not in the back. From there, your chest is really reaching forward. The hands are supporting underneath your shoulders. Now, once you're all set up with that, you're just going to bend your elbows about 2-3 inches out to the sides. Now, make sure you're not collapsing into the shoulders. You want to use your belly to stay there. And then as you exhale, you're pushing away from the floor. So again, it's an inhale to bend your elbows. Exhale, pressing it straight. And we're going to do 10 more of those. Inhaling, exhale, pressing, bending the elbows out to the sides but pulling the belly up, and then exhale, pressing. We have 6 more of those. Inhale, bend, and press for 5. Exhale to press. You have 4. Keep that belly tight. Last 3 of those. And the last 2. Now on the last one, you're going to hold the bend. Make sure your belly's pulled in, your inner thighs are still working. Hold the bend for 5, 4, 3, 2. And on 1, go ahead and press your arms straight. Open your knees out about the width of your mat and just press yourself back into a child's pose. And just take a couple breaths. If you need to, you can roll out your wrists, take a break off them. And then from there, let's go ahead and push it up into a forearm plank. So to get set up for that, your elbows will be about the width of your shoulders, your hands interlace underneath your head. Your legs will go out straight. Again, hip socket distance apart for the feet. Big tuck in the butt, pull up in the belly. Now from here, we're just going to rock the body weight forward. Exhale, push it back through the heels. Inhale, you rock your body weight forward. Exhale, pressing back through your heels. Keeping those inner thighs engaged the whole time, your glutes in that tuck, and your low belly pulling up away from the floor. So it's always an inhale, you rock forward, and an exhale to push back. You have another 10 here. For 9, keeping those inner thighs engaged. For 8, exhale, pushing back through those heels. For 7, last 6, keeping your butt in the tuck. For 5, belly's always pulled up. For 4, last 3, you have 2. And then on the last one, again, push back through the heels. Hold that forearm plank, just a static hold here. For 5, 4, belly is strong. 3, 2, and on 1, take that child's pose again. Now coming up, you're going to have a seat. And you're going to bend your knees, taking your hands behind your thighs. Now, sit up as tall as you can, so you're literally sitting right on those sit bones. Crown of the head is stacking over your tailbone. Take an inhale, and on your exhale, just pull your belly in like you're pulling the skin of the belly to meet the back. From there, use that contraction, and on your next exhale, take a tuck and curl. You're curling over the tailbone, down right to the point where your low back feels like it's going to round into the floor. From there, not using momentum, using the abs, come all the way up, and that's going to be an inhale. And then on your exhale, tuck and curl back, and then inhale, lifting up. Couple more of those, just warming up the belly. Exhale to tuck and curl back. And then inhale, lifting up. Now if you'd like to make it more challenging, you can always reach those arms out. Exhale, curling. And inhale, lifting. Crown of the head stacks all the way over the tailbone. Exhale, tuck and curl back. And then inhale, lifting. Last one here. Exhale, tuck and curl back. Hold it there. Pull that low belly in deep. Now we're just going to crunch forward about an inch forward like you're curling the ribs over the belly button. Now curl it back an inch. Try to stay in that tuck the whole time. Exhale, up and over that belly button. Inhale, curling back. So we have just another 8. Keep your collarbone open. For another 7, you're really seeking that belly into the back. For 6, I almost forgot 6. For 5, keeping your collarbone wide. For 4, last 3. For 2, exhaling always on that forward crunch. Last one, you're holding. See if you can reach your arms up alongside your ears. And if you can't, you can always reach them back forward or even grab your thighs for support. Just a static hold here for another 5, 4, belly pulls in deep. For 3, for 2, And on one, slowly come up, soles of the feet together, knees open, just take a forward fold stretch over your feet. All right, moving on. So you're going to take the legs out straight. Same roll down, we're just going to roll all the way down to the rib cage. So sit up as tall as you can, taking an inhale. And on your exhale, you're going to tuck and curl down right to the point where you get to that rib cage. Once you get there, take your hands to interlace behind your head. Crunch up just a little higher off those shoulder blades, really ensuring that you're all the way up. And then bring your right knee up into your chest. From there, just crunch up a little higher, extend your left leg. Now for the most challenging layer, you can keep your toes just hovering. You want to take it out of your low back a little bit, take it up at a 45 degree angle. So from here, you're going to twist your chest towards the right knee, and then exhale, switch. Exhale, switch. Keep it going. Try to keep your elbows as wide as you can and your shoulder blades lifted the entire time. That'll make it more challenging in the abs, and it keeps it out of the back or the neck. Exhale. Every time you switch, that inhale will just happen naturally. So we're going to continue for another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that right knee back into the chest. Now if you need to take a break with your other leg, you can always set it back down on the floor. Otherwise, for that more advanced layer, keep it hovering. Tiny little crunches up towards that right knee for 8, 7. Try to keep your shoulders lifted for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Always an exhale, last 1. Crunch up higher as you switch the legs. Hold it up. Remember, you can always set your other leg down and tiny crunches here for 10, 9. Keep the shoulders lifted for 8, 7. Last 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring both knees back into your chest. Crunch up a little higher first. Hug your knees into your chest and lower all the way down. Now from there, just to take a little stretch, take your arms out to the side, drop both of the knees to the left, and just bring your gaze over to the right. That'll give you a release in the back and stretch out the side of your body. Take a breath or two here. And then slide your knees through center, take it all the way over to the other side, dropping your knees to the right and bringing your gaze to the left. Oh, thank you. And then knees come back to center, hug them into your chest. Give yourself a rock forward and back and come all the way up to a seat. And there's your core and upper body workout for today. Thanks, and if you really enjoyed our workout, then you can subscribe to our channel at Playful Fit. And we're also on an Instagram as well and a Facebook under that name.